Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends Podcasting. I'm Stuart,
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
and we are here for a very, very special reaction for something that we've been waiting over a year to watch now. Something very cool from Bat in the Sun, a new sort of
Mm.
Batman fan-made film, which has come out today.
Yep.
It's called. What's it called, guys? I've totally forgotten.
Uh, Dying is easy.
Dying is easy. Yes,
Mm.
dying is easy. Thank you. So yeah, dying is easy. Yes, it's sort of like a 25 minutes or fan-made film from the guys that do Bat in the Sun. Be watching this. We're watching them sort of doing little clips and edits and stuff, and yeah, it's finally here for us to
Mm.
watch. So we are gonna watch this. Hopefully, we're all massive Batman fans, and we
Mm.
love the sort of superhero beatdowns. So I cannot wait to see what they've done in a 25 minute mini movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm pumped.
We need to see what the story is as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
indeed.
Oh.
Yeah, massively. So I mean, like, what are you guys looking forward to? Like anything in particular or hoping for?
Well, it's kind of interesting to see a fan-made Batman. I mean, just before we start recording this, we are having a big discussion about the Snyder Cut and what we wanted to see as Batman each individually, weren't we? Just sort of
Yeah.
as you do when Batman fans get together and argue. So I'm kind of want to see what people who are clearly fans of the comics have come up with in this concept. I want to see what they've done.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Be interesting to see where they took most of their inspiration from, because they
Mhm.
probably of a fan of. Normally, somebody's always a fan of one particular one, normally, but they do like the others. But it'd be interesting if they've taken it from the Nolan verse or the animated series or just a certain Long Halloween comic or Nightfall or whatever they've done. It'd be interesting what they do and what
Yeah.
other people turn up in it.
Mm.
Like we said, what's the story? Is he like looking for the Joker like virtually everybody else does, or is it a mixture of I don't know. I've got no idea.
I can't wait. Excited to
Yeah.
find out. That's creepy music.
Oh,
Nice looking suit.
Nice looking Batsuit, yeah.
Very Arkham.
oh, the Batmobile. Oh, sweet. Oh, it's got 6 wheels. That's like the animated movies, isn't it? That's got 6 wheels.
Yeah, I think it's U52, is it?
Oh, I'm liking the entrance to the Batcave. It's just him driving the car off into a cliff. Nice, easy.
He's,
Oh, they got the blimps! They got the blimps!
Oh, look, look.
Still, there are no leads on the 3 missing police officers. The commissioner had this to say.
I got the best people working on it, but the trail's
We've got Cheryl.
The district
She needs to be
attorney
working on that.
investigations with no results. Every night this team, Gotham citizens have taken to the streets in the candlelight vigil in hopes they will find them. If you have any information,
Does it look like Alice to you?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Hello, use camera phone.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes!
The way it looks and the way he's moving is very Zack Snyder.
It is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
An uninvited guest.
Hey, it's the Hatter!
Oh, the white hat! You wouldn't even wear glasses, would
You get off.
Love his voice.
you? Yeah,
Not
what's-
a chocolate cream cake. The girls, my Alice's, seem to enjoy it.
Never again.
Oh, right in the balls. Oh, that leg or his balls.
Don't leave me here. Please. Please. Please.
Ah, Robin.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's going to be the next Robin. Come back to my cave.
Oh, his presence is amazing, isn't it? Look at that.
Massive.
The Iceberg Lounge!
Oh yeah.
Shrek Towers! No, it's a
Axis
Superman
chemicals.
Returns reference! Oh no! And Axis, because Axis
Yeah,
is
Axis,
what
yeah.
chemicals was
Yeah.
called, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a minute, would you?
further.
Is that Bullock?
Yeah, I think it is.
Bullock,
He's got the whammy draw.
what do you
Oh,
want?
yep, there we go.
Hey, showed up. How's it hanging there?
Looks awesome.
That's
I don't have any time
Oh,
for your
that's,
lack of candor, Bullock. Talk.
Michael
what's that
Mann.
guy's name?
You
Yeah.
think I enjoy coming up here in the middle of the night? Freezing my butt off. Just because Gordon's in the hospital. I
Gordon's
got
in the
real
hospital?
cases. I got actual things to do. 3 of my men are missing, and you know what? I'm gonna find out where they are, one way or another. I don't really have a lot of extra time to babysit a freak in a cape, flying around the city pretending to be a superhero.
Is he
You know,
pissed?
just because Gordon respects you doesn't mean I have to, right?
It goes both ways.
Ooh. Nice.
Listen, you know what? I have some good news for you. The pasty-faced clown is, dying.
Oh, shit.
Anything else?
Well, he's demanding to see you, of course.
The Joker's dying.
You guys, spent most of your life together, right? I thought maybe you'd be excited. There'd be a little celebration from your side of things. You know, as far as I'm concerned, one of you madness dwellers is getting exactly what you deserve.
Death of the Joker, nothing to celebrate.
All I'm saying is that somebody should have pulled the trigger
Is that a custom cow?
a long time ago.
Well, you're the one with a
Yeah, I'm
gun
guessing it is.
and a license to kill.
Yeah. Well, don't tempt me there, Matt.
Yeah, do it. And you'll see exactly how deep this well of madness can run.
Listen,
Bullock, we're still waiting on you.
excuse me.
Here we go.
Listen, I thought I told you to give me a minute. Anyway,
Yeah. Gun. Found something over here.
geez, what the... Hey, Bats!
Hugo, I'm on my way. Transfer Joker from his cell to the recreation room.
I see you spoke to Lieutenant Bullock. I would have reached out to you personally, but I have no way of contacting you directly.
As it should be.
Nice.
Leave Strange in charge of Arkham. Not good.
Yeah, never a good idea. Well, right across the gate so no one else can get in.
Yeah.
Oh, who are we going to see in the Rogues Gallery?
Good evening to all. This is Dr. Hugo Strange. This announcement is regarding tonight's schedule. Due to a code B27, dinner and all night activities will be delayed.
Oh, I was
for further
afraid.
notice.
Oh wow.
Mandatory lockdown is in
Hey, Zaz.
staff on sub-level.
Jesus, Zaz is jacked.
He is, isn't he?
Extra cautious. That is all.
That sounded very Harley. Like.
Like calendar man? No. Oh, is that?
Riddler's got the question mark on his shirt.
Yeah.
It belongs to you.
Is that the
But
guy
everyone
from
else
Star Trek
uses it.
Discovery? Ah, poison ivy.
They gave her a plant. No, we know
Yeah.
what happens when she has a plant.
Harley!
Oh, there's.
We hope you've gotten all my love letters.
Wow, Harley, he walked right past you. That's another man in Arkham who doesn't respect you.
Kill a croc.
Bloody
Holy
hell.
moly.
That is awesome.
Oh.
Damn. Could take this. Could have taken the back at the back door.
Easy now.
Oh no.
Watch the fingers. Kinky. I like it.
I really do like his Joker.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
The way he changes his face is crazy.
This moment, it was supposed to take place on the Gotham Bridge, or the old water reserve, or Jerry's abandoned circus, televised for millions to see. It wasn't supposed to end like this.
What do you want?
I'm dying. Melanoma.
Well, I guess that acid bath wasn't too funny, was it?
The night we first met. With all my close calls, skin cancer, the humor is not lost on me. I guess dying is easy.
Yeah,
You always have
and
the name.
comedy is hard. Why am I here?
That's a great question. I want you to finish what you started. I want you, Batsy, to kill me, not the cancer. Our legacy is too grand to end with a whimper. It must be epic. It must be gut-wrenching. You have nothing to say. I just told you that I'm dying. This is it, the final confrontation after all we've been through. This is our final soliloquy.
I don't care about our legacy.
Oh, you're gonna regret that.
You're a coward. You won't kill me because you're afraid. Not because of some high moral code or your one rule. It's because without me, you can't justify your own existence.
You're right. I am afraid. I'm afraid of myself. That once I murder, I'll like the taste of it. And then I'll kill every single inmate at Arkham Asylum. But you need me.
Damn.
Freeze has Nora. Poison Ivy has her environmental cause. And Riddler has his puzzles. But you have nothing. Without me, you become your worst fear. And that's being upstaged by everyone here.
I am the king of this asylum.
Oh, his fucking
See
eyes
my
are crazy.
crown? It sparkles in the bitter glow of twilight.
Insane.
See, Batsy, I am the one thing that you are not. You've spent your whole life fighting crime, night after night. Dead sidekick after dead sidekick. And for what? You're
Bastards.
utterly miserable.
Stick that knife in and twist it.
Afraid of the one thing that could possibly bring you joy. See, I am completely and genuinely happy. I wake up every morning with a great big smile. I absolutely love
That could be due to
my
the acid
life.
bath as well, though.
Yeah, true.
But you absolutely hate yours. I've often wondered, where were you when the boy laid bleeding out on the floor in that dusty warehouse? Where were you?
Bring some Jason Todd into this.
Presenting him to me was a stroke of genius, masterful in your story writing. And I have to give the boy credit. He knew how to sell it. His firm, muscular body, breaking under the weight of my lead crowbar. Do you know what his last words were? With his last breath, what he said. He said your name over and over again.
It's Bruce. You think
I would give anything to hear the boy scream your name one last time.
Trying to push him to kill him, right?
With a crowbar.
Did I hit a nerve? Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Well, I digress. Moving on.
What the fuck's he got here?
How could we forget our favorite redhead? So photogenic.
Oh, Jesus
damn,
Christ,
dude.
Another one from the killing
Killing
joke.
joke. Yeah.
It was her hair. It smelled like lavender.
Oh,
Then finish it. Do what everyone wants and just kill me.
I'm not an executioner.
Just an indirect one, Patsy. I can never measure up to your death toll. Yours is the accumulation of everyone in this asylum. Half the tombstones in Gotham are because of you. That's your legacy.
Oh, damn.
How many people would still be alive if you had died years ago? Robin would have a little flock of his own. And Barbara, her dreams shattered like her spine.
You say that you're king around here, but all I hear is the same old song and dance. You're no longer relevant. When's the last time that you've been in the news? Croc, Ivy, Freeze. Even Condiment King have had their headlines. What have you done?
Let me in. Then veil the curtain, Patsy. You know those 3 missing police officers? I killed them.
What?
I gutted them and left them to rot at O'Neill's Toyland. I can't tell you how much of a joy it's been to watch in secret as Gotham's torn itself apart.
Oracle, did you get all that?
Loud and clear. O'Neill's Toyland. I'm sending the info to
Oh,
you now.
played him.
You're so predictable. I knew that if I worked you up, you'd lose your focus.
Worked up. I'm dying.
Are you?
What are you
False
talking
report.
about?
Did he make it?
I
did you
faked
make
your
it up?
toxicology report.
Oh, dude.
Nipples.
Yes, Batman.
Look at me.
I'm sick. I've been poisoning your water supply for weeks. I knew that if you thought that you were dying, then you'd play your cards out to try to impress me.
Man, that is a total Batman
one of
move.
Jervis's thugs had possession of a police baton. It was registered to one of the missing police officers. I found 3 sets of fingerprints, and one of them was yours.
You lied to me. You lied when you said you don't care about me. But you do. You've spent weeks planning and preparing this. So we could have another awe-inspiring performance. I must say, Betsy, bravo. Bravo.
I guess dying isn't easy.
Is that a joke?
was awesome. He plays an awesome Joker. So
Yeah.
he really does.
We're about done here, Lieutenant.
All right. Good job. See you guys downtown tomorrow. All right, take it easy.
I'll see you.
So, you've been playing everyone the whole time, and me included.
It had to be real.
Straight out the shadows.
Think I was too stupid to sell it?
Those are your words, not mine.
I wish we could have saved the men in time.
Those men were already dead.
Excuse me, what was that? What'd you just say?
I said they were already dead.
You knew they were dead.
Yes.
Then what was all that about? Why did you do all that for them?
I didn't do it for them. I did it for their families. I had to take away hope so their families could heal. It's said that the worst thing to come out of Pandora's box were not the sorrows or the plagues. It was hope itself. Hope's a gamble. Hope lacks certainty. And this city knows all too well what hopelessness and pain can do. It drives it mad. Now without hope, maybe the family can start the healing process and move on.
Yeah. I can see why Gordon respects you. Used to think you were too crazy to deal with. But I realize now, underneath that Halloween costume, you're actually not such a bad guy at all.
Disappeared again. Yeah.
What an asshole.
God damn it.
Asshole. Yeah. Nice.
Perfect.
Bullock was right calling me a madness dweller. Not knowing why or who killed my parents has left me with this endless open wound. An abyss that I stare into every night. It's that lack of closure that's turned me into this monster. A monster that I both fear and embrace. A monster that I call the Batman.
Just laugh away.
Damn, son.
That was awesome, man. There's a mid-credit scene apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's a good Catwoman costume.
Yeah.
That's very Arkham.
Selena.
Nice. Yeah, she's the actress who does like, I suppose she's Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman versus Wolverine.
Yeah, she's Mary Jane in the Spider-Man and Venom one.
Yeah.
Darth Maul one, sorry.
Yeah. I think she's Black Widow when it was Black Widow versus
She does a lot.
Black Canary or something. She's got a lot of them. Yeah, she's great.
Hmm.
That was really cool, man.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'd love them to do like a series of that now.
Mm. I'm always amazed at what fans like that can create when they got the right amount of backing behind them, and
yeah.
obviously love for the source material and talent. To be honest, that was.
I was gonna say, I've always loved his Joker since the sort of superhero beatdown. It was like Harley and Joker versus Deadpool and Domino.
Yeah,
I think it was, but he played the Joker in that, and it was just like it was so good.
Mm.
I don't know. He just his eyes. I think the way he raises his eyebrows up.
Yeah.
It makes his face so menacing. It just looks great.
Yeah, the eyes and the nose kind of just sell it, don't they? Really do.
Yeah, you know, we always said we wanted a Batman TV show. I'd be quite happily for these guys to do that.
Yeah.
A weekly. I mean, yeah, a weekly episode.
I know.
Yeah, give them a full budget rather than an Indiegogo campaign and see what they can do with it. And yeah, that'd be great.
Definitely.
But like I said just before the credits, that really felt like an issue of a comic book. The way you're reading through that, and it's like, yeah, the way he's monologuing and the way that they're talking to each other, and yeah, I love the twist. I love the twist in that of like, oh, I was poisoning you the whole time. It's like, that's Batman. That's
yeah. I think your results and probably poisoning you for weeks just so you tell me where these cops are.
Yeah.
And then just to show that Batman's not all, the truly Dark Knight. There's a whole thing of I did this to take hope away from the family so that they could move on. It's like, that's dark, but I can see, that's
yeah. If anyone knows how to get over it, it'll be him.
But
so
can you argue that dealing with grief by dressing up as a bat and running around beating up people is the best way to deal with that? But
no,
I suppose it's slightly better than going to a town in New Jersey and turning it into a TV show. But there's,
very true.
It's cool that they just like added all the other rogues as well, because you didn't need it. You could have just turned up and like it, but that was a cool little Easter egg scene.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, aren't there? It was really cool. They even reference the Condiment King, so it gives props to that.
Your favourite villain of all time.
One of the most underrated villains of it all time.
As and when Comic Con ever reopens, you're gonna have to dress up as him and go in cosplay.
I've already got it made. I'm just waiting to go.
This is pajamas.
Right, I run around the house on a daily basis. Ketchup and mustard guns.
Brilliant. You got a job in like KFC.
Spreading it around.
Brilliant.
It's amazing. Awesome stuff.
No, well done, guys. That's brilliant.
Yeah, no, it was worth the wait. It was really cool. So, guys, that was it. That was the BatintheSun's Batman fan-made trailer called "Dying Is Easy." What do you guys think about it? Please go and support the people. We'll put the link in the description of this video and of the guys' channel as well. Go and check out their stuff. They're amazing people. The superhero beatdowns that they've done over the years have been some of the best stuff I think I've ever seen. So please go and support them. They're great. They're great people. We love them here. And we thought this was absolutely amazing and would love to see more of it. So please keep supporting them so they can do more of this, because it's a really big thing and it's making sort of this version of that universe even better. So don't forget, if you want to see our other reactions that we do, come over to our Patreon for full reactions, and we have a Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook account as well. Come and follow us on there, and we also do a podcast. So come and go anywhere you can watch a podcast. Type in Legends of Podcasting, you will find us there. We see you very, very soon for another reaction.